A woman who was openly bragging about popping cootie cat at random frat houses with white men is bragging about not even giving her husband blowjobs.
See, this is
A
what
hand
I mean.
job
Like,
is...
she put a little too much out there. Like, girl, you have zero privacy. Like, she could have purposely wanted to do this, like, for attention, but, like, do you not care about protecting any kind of privacy within your marriage at all? Like, wow. Hey guys, today we're gonna be talking about the Akaash wife scandal is worse than we thought, covered by Poetik Flakko. But yeah, it's kind of shocking. I just really want to get into it. Let's go.
This situation with Akash's wife is worse than I thought. I think it's worse than what any of us thought. I went down the rabbit hole,
It's really that bad.
and what I found, honestly, is absolutely horrifying. Before I went down the rabbit hole, I thought the end-all be-all to this story was Akaash wifed up a bop, wifed up a girl who'd been with a lot of guys while still believing that she was a virgin when they met. So I just thought, okay, Akaash is a dummy, that Akaash needs to change his name to Akaash. All right, because obviously this chick is hella promiscuous. But I thought that was the end-all be-all, and honestly, I didn't think it was that bad because, I mean, like, a girl who's promiscuous, who still somehow likes you, loves you, and adore you for the right reason, like, you're still a dummy and a fool for being with her, but, like, it's not worse than a chick who's just with you for money, right?
Different. My wife also hadn't had any sexual partners, so that helped us connect a lot more.
Now, let me ask you this.
Wow.
Do you believe her?
If you've seen her, then it's hard to believe. Yeah. I remember I was just like, what? But she was like, she was 22, I was 31. There was an age gap.
Sometimes I get so painfully nostalgic for college. So I was popping my and living my best life in these white boy frat houses.
I'm actively trying to have an orgy. I have two butthole stories. So one time I met this guy on Tinder and I made the dumb mistake of letting him sleep over, like not really wanting to hook up.
I'm gonna give my thoughts more after these play because it's just genuinely like nasty to me. But yeah.
And I like woke up in the morning and like my asshole was a little sore. Oh my God.
Akaash has double dose of misery when it comes to this chick. Not only is he with the chick who got passed around, who was hella promiscuous while believing she was a virgin, but he's with the chick who is with him only for money, who don't really like him. And even that is not as bad as the reality that Akaash currently sees himself in. You see, being with a chick who is super grateful, who is super, like, dedicated to you, really likes you and treats you well, and she feels really grateful for you for taking care of her is one thing. But being with a chick who's promiscuous, who got passed around, who only wants you for money, but that gratefulness isn't there because she believes that she's the reason that you make money. Like, she believes that your money is hers and she's...
Like, the thing is, like, girls... like, will tell you the truth. Like, there's no way, like, girls don't eventually show you how they feel, whether it be through actions or, like, in the way they talk sometimes. Like, if they are genuinely, like, not interested, they will let you know.
She's entitled to it because without her, you wouldn't make any money.
There's a lot of, like, stuff in the background that I do to kind of support him in that situation. Yeah. So that's why it pisses me off when these incel troll losers are like, oh, what do you mean, like, you guys paid for it? He paid for it. Do you know what his stand-up is about? It's about me. If I didn't have this personality, what do you think you would talk about?
That is true. Like, maybe that's comparable to the...
She's not humble at all. There's, like, zero humbleness here. Just wanted to point that out as well.
Laundry, so exactly. you can get your flowers for that one.
Like, there's so much relationship content that he talks about, and hello,
the muse is sitting.
Exactly, and it's like that, and on top of that, giving emotional support when he's like talking shit about me on stage. Like, I should get a Nobel Peace Prize for that, honestly.
Honestly, I feel like that's like an IP address in a way that you're like, every time he mentions you, it's like, equity. What is it? No, royalty.
Royalty.
Do we just throw up business terms?
Why are they talking so high pitched? That's what gets me. Like, I don't know if, like, maybe I'm just not used to that, but like, they're just so like, hee hee ha ha, like, so like high pitched. I don't know. I like to like, maybe it's just they're just like really happy about what they're currently talking about, but that's just like, to me, it just gives me like fake vibes, but that's just, I don't know. That's just me though.
Copyright. No, honestly, I should get royalty,
Like,
and I basically do.
So I
Because
guess
no
Talking about my
prenup
husband.
and a joint bank account. Go fuck yourself. So I will say we paid for something because it's my money too, legally and also spiritually.
And
No prenup and a joint bank account with a woman who believes you're not even doing her a favor, that's her money that she has access to. She's not even saying, oh, my husband's a good guy, he shares his money with me. No, she's saying, that's my money. Yo, a gold digger is one thing, because even when she takes you to the cleaners during the divorce process, is still going to be some type of humanity there, because she believes in her heart, yeah, that's his money, I'm just going after it. So there'll be some type of sympathy or empathy there, even for the most cutthroat woman, right? Like, they won't ask for 90%, they'll probably ask for 50. I deserve half. I'm going after his money. But a woman who's a gold digger, who's a shark, who believes in her heart, she has the moral obligation to take everything you have, because you wouldn't have that without her. That's a woman you got no business being with, bro. You got no business sharing anything with that woman, bruh. What is wrong with you? And you see the smile on her face as she says, no prenup, joint bank account. Oh, she knows, bruh. It's over with, bro. Even if Akaash wants to get rid of her at this point, he can't. He has no way out.
Yeah.
She owns everything,
His
bruh.
reputation is
And
basically
which
like
is why
intertwined with hers now. And I'm not like Indian, but coming from like a brown household, like divorce is really looked down upon. So, especially from a brown household, like if you marry someone, like it really is like that's it kind of, but you know, like anything could happen. So, if they're if they really like care about their reputation, I would say they would stay married at least. But yeah,
we've seen her at, because a lot of us
like
have
if they cared about like what brown aunties would think and stuff like that.
questioned why she acts so ungrateful, why she moves as if like she's doing Akaash a favor. That's because she thinks she is, which is why she brags about not cooking, not cleaning, not even doing his laundry for him.
I'm a stay-at-home wife, but I don't cook or clean.
I really don't like how much she's putting out there. Like there should be some things that she should have kept private, but everything is just out there, like literally everything, and it's just like, you know, just gives me the chills. Like how, like, do you end up like, I mean, yeah, he wasn't always like, Akash wasn't always a guy with money, so obviously like he didn't know the type of standards he should require in a woman. But yeah, like these things, it just gives me the chills, you know? Like she's really putting everything out there.
Because I don't feel like it, and my husband is a full-time stand-up comedian, and he buys me lots of nice things.
Yeah.
Wait, I was gonna ask you, okay, because you're telling me kind of like how your house works and stuff, do you and Akash have roles and responsibilities that are different? Or how do you guys divide up chores, or do you work at
Now
all?
we're getting to the
In your home?
Yes, I do things. Some of the things I do, well, you're putting.
See, I'm not gonna be out here saying I'm such a great cook. I'm really young, you know, but I'll try, like, you know what I mean? Like, even for my family, like, I'll try to cook. I'm not married or nothing, but like, I'll try to cook. So it's like, I'll try to help. Like, she's straight out admitting that she's not gonna do shit, like she's flexing like it's a show off. No, it just makes you look lazy and dumb. But yeah.
Be on the spot, so let me think.
This is a place where one
Like, it's
voice
one
can
thing if you
spark
have
a
stuff
change,
going on,
but something
like
happens
college
when
or
we.
work
She
and
does.
stuff like that, but she got nothing going on but her podcast. So, you know, I don't know if that's enough of an excuse. But yeah, I guess it's up to her husband, I guess. But so far it's just crazy.
Does so little that she has to think. She has to brainstorm, conjure up any minuscule task that she have done this week.
You walk happy.
I walk happy.
You take care of your kid.
I give hand jobs.
Yeah, no blowjobs though.
A woman who was openly bragging about popping cootie cat at random frat houses with white men is bragging about not even giving her husband blowjobs.
See, this is
A
what I
hand
mean.
job
Like,
is-
she put a little too much out there. Like, girl, you have zero privacy. Like, she could have purposely wanted to do this, like, for attention, but, like, do you not care about protecting any kind of privacy within your marriage at all? Like, wow.
as best as he can get. And he's a multi-millionaire.
Right.
Put cereal back after I've taken it out.
For yourself or for both of you?
For myself. I rinse dishes.
Okay, that's good.
I order water bottles. So many things I just listed. Things that I do. I mean, I'm not Superwoman.
You're not fucking Martha Stewart over here.
Yeah. Okay, Nail does laundry. She does one thing.
Do one thing.
And she acts like she does so much more than me. Bitch,
No.
all you do is laundry.
Okay, I don't-
Or like I'll rub his head, or like I'll help him with
Okay,
his
that's cute.
skincare. Like things like
That's
that.
a
I'll help
given.
him go to sleep. So I
That's
do
a
kind of like
given.
motherly things, but not like
Girl, that's a
the
given.
cleaning motherly
Yeah.
things or like the 50s housewife type things. I think I like baby him when he needs it and give him the TLC.
Any
but also
girlfriend, listen, he doesn't have to marry you to do that. Any girlfriend can do that. So, just letting you know. Literally, there's girls out here being girlfriend housewives. Like, no, girlfriend, like stay-at-home girlfriends for these guys out here that would do more for Akaash than you ever would. So it's like, you're really putting yourself at a low bar here.
likewise, like, you know, when I'm a little bit hormonal, he'll baby me.
Huge fan of like outsourcing and subscriptions
Yeah.
whenever we can. So when we used to live in LA, it was like Instacart for groceries or food like that.
I do that, yeah.
Love it. I don't like love going to the grocery store all the time. Also, cleaning lady, we both have.
Agreed, yeah.
Much needed.
Yeah.
I feel like you can clean up after yourselves, but every other week it's nice to have a deep clean.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever, because I live with my in-laws, we have a cooking lady that comes whenever we host
Oh,
people because
yeah.
I ain't gonna be the cook.
Is
That's
she like
fine.
a desi cook?
Yeah, so she does all the Indian food. So when my parents came a few weeks ago, she cooked all the food because I
That's
don't have time to
completely
cook for
fine.
a family of like 15 people.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm trying to think. Oh, you outsource laundry, right?
No, laundry, we each do our own laundry.
Okay.
Which I think is fun.
Yeah, that's
She's a stay-at-home wife who makes Akaash pay somebody else to cook and clean. So she has nothing to do. Like, she sits home and does nothing.
She just said we each do our own laundry, so she genuinely just does not care about our marriage. She doesn't even do her own husband's laundry. Like she just does not care about this man at all, and it's quite obvious. That's why, like, you know, it just says more about her character. Like,
When
what's
she
the
does
point
her
in all this if the attention you're getting is like gonna be negative after this?
Laundry, she doesn't say, oh man, let me look for my husband's stuff to. No, he has to come home from making all the money and do his own laundry. And the reason why she operates like this is because she truly believes that she's entitled to his money. That like his money is her money because he talks about her and makes jokes about her when he's on stage. Yo, I don't know why or how any man would ever sign up for this.
Right.
Like, why? But in her mind, and
Girls that can really have men wrapped around their finger can really do it. Like, it just takes beauty and a little manipulation skill. I don't know how they do it, but yeah. I really don't know why any guy would go through this either.
in her eyes, like, she has nothing to be grateful about. Like, she's not obligated to do anything for Akaash. because according to her, that's her money, and like she's not a gold digger because she dated him when he was broke. So her reason in her mind, how she reasons being lazy and doing nothing for him and treating him like garbage, is because she believes that she deserves the money because she was with him when he didn't have any money. And Akaash probably like put up with her because Akaash has probably brainwashed himself into thinking, oh, she's not with me for money because she was with me when I didn't have any money.
The other thing that we always want to talk about is misconceptions about us.
I mean, I think the misconception about me is that maybe I'm a gold digger or that I came from privilege, which are both partly true. I
like I said, like girls will really tell you, like if they really don't fuck with you, like it's literally in plain sight here. Like, I mean, Akaash knows this. He knows this. Like he knows he loves his girl more than she loves him. Like he wouldn't marry her if he doesn't know this. I'm sure he knows this. Yeah, like she couldn't have said it enough that she does not give a shit.
Things, but I didn't marry my husband for that reason because he did not make money when I first met him.
Wait, but
Akaash was not.
She's just coming about it wrong. That's just like she's not being humble. She's not being private about certain things, and she's not like hyping him up in ways that really uplift him as a person. Like talk about his character and stuff like that. She just uplifts herself. So
Making anything when we first got together, I fell in love with him like an idiot. Like he was a walking red flag. He had a 1-bedroom flex with a styrofoam wall and a makeshift headboard. So no, I'm not a gold digger. But now I reap the benefits of being with him when he was poor. You're welcome.
Also, yo. Women like Jasleen they're manipulators, bruh. And Akaash don't strike me as a dumb dude. So it's really surprising that he's falling for this and eating it up.
Okay, for women who are dating, you're naturally, most likely, if you are a sane woman, going to go on a date with somebody and you're going to ask them what they do, what their future looks like.
God
and a lot
forbid,
of times,
I want to be taken care of and provided for. I don't want to do waste management like Nato. I want someone to do that for me.
So you can get taken care of. It's not like there's nothing wrong with looking for a guy that can provide for you, that has a lot of money. Like obviously we're gonna go towards men that have a lot of money. It's just that like you gotta be a humble person, and you gotta also put some of your weight into the relationship. You can't just like be a girl that's just there for him. You gotta like there's even clips of Akaash saying like he comes home and like he has to do majority of the things, and it's like it just shows like there's not equal weight being put into the partnership. But yeah,
success and money are important if you are looking for that. If you're all about love, go for it.
But kidding. In all seriousness, like when you're thinking about investing in someone and having kids, like success also means that they're disciplined. It means that they work hard. So like transitive property, it means they're going to work hard in their relationship. You idiot incels. Like what the do you think? Like it lends itself to other things. It's not just about money and nice things.
Yeah, and also there's so much deep love, but it's like love and money kind of go hand in hand sometimes.
These incels think that they're J. Cole being like, oh, this.
Like there's nothing wrong with him buying you things to show you appreciation, but you can't just like go around and stab him in the back and just suddenly say like, oh, I just give him hand jobs, and like everybody now knows like he gets like nothing from you but hand jobs, and now like you literally just embarrass his reputation. So it's just like you're like doing him more bad than good, and it's just like there's no way you're not gonna get negative comments about it. So it's just like you can call everyone incels, but it's just like you're kind of contradicting yourself. Maybe just like not maybe, like you are. So
like you are not J. Cole. You are not as successful as him. Like they're like, oh, but like we have to protect ourselves from what? What money are you making? You're making $70,000 a year in a 3 Series BMW.
Women like this deserve nothing. Zero, bruh. Just this mindset that they're like better than everybody. She's talking down upon men who make $70,000 on their own. Hardworking, grueling, hardworking men who make $70,000 on their own. She's laughing at them and talking down to them as if they were brokies who got nothing to offer a woman, even though her entire life is paid for. Yo, if Akaash was not in her life, she'll be making $30,000 working as a, I don't know, bro, right? As a customer representative. I'm being real here, bro. But yeah.
She gives me spoiled child energy. And I know because, like, I've been a little spoiled myself, but, you know, I grew out of it. Like, I make my own money now. But yeah.
I think if she understands that her entire life is being paid for by Akaash, that she would have some type of gratefulness, but she doesn't. Okay,
all these comics are going to be there, and that guy I told you about is going to be there too. And I'm like, yeah, okay, sure. We got there late, but we got there in time to see him perform. And it was so weird because they had, like, I don't know whose idea it was to have this comedy festival
but you literally got there because, like, he had a show, so he was pretty well known then, basically.
Like a movie theater, just like a weird venue for comedy. So we go to where in the room that he's performing, and there's like 10, like maybe 10 or 12 people in the room. But so Manu is like, oh, can we get a picture with you? And he's like, yeah, sure. And he, like, obviously, like, again, like early stages of his career, like he wasn't really getting asked all that much. So she took a picture of me and him together.
Her friend was a fan of him. Her friend wasn't friends with him. No, she was a fan of him. Her sister was a fan of him. He had hella emotion. He had hella status, right? Now, status don't have to mean, yo, he was the biggest movie star ever. No, he had a lot of motion and status within that group. And as women, they're attracted to status. So, yeah, of course. And the reason why she's deciding to embarrass her husband on the internet with this podcast is actually one of the most infuriating things I've heard out of this whole situation. Okay, the man who's paying all her bills, doing everything for her, and she does nothing back in return, she's doing a podcast because she fears that he might leave her one day.
So I am a 31-year-old stay-at-home wife, and I obviously post a lot of aspirational content, but I wouldn't be keeping it real if I also didn't say that a part of me isn't a little terrified that my husband could, like, wake up one day and just change his mind, and then my whole life would change. So if you are going into
shut up. I think he spent way too much money on you. Like, he literally put a ring on you. Like, not one, but two. Like, what guy gives a girl 2 rings? Like, a guy that's loaded, but, like, really cares about you. So, like, it's crazy to me, like, how the girl that got 2 rings is the one that is feeling, like, no security. That's actually funny to me.
Your ability to fend for yourself and basically depending on another human being. And I know a lot of women do make that choice, and I'm obviously being one of them. And I will say, like, there's a difference between stay-at-home wife and stay-at-home girlfriend, because as a wife, I have, like, a marriage contract in place. So I do have, like, some security guaranteed by, like, the United States law. And I have an amazing husband, don't get me wrong, but human beings, like, they change. They're wired to make mistakes, and I just, like, you never know what the future holds.
So are you saying there's a possibility that that contract is going to come in handy for you? Like, why would you even need to think about it or consider it? Like, again, like, it just goes to show she really doesn't give a shit about her marriage. Like, she really wants a new man.
And so it's like, it's a scary thing to think, but I think that's why I just want to lay it all out there, that it's of course something that, like, goes through my mind. And he's also in the entertainment industry, and guess what, there's hoes in the entertainment industry. Like, there are women who purposely try to break up a marriage, or who purposely try to target men with money. And that's not just on, like, them, that's also, like, on the men too. But it's like, you know.
So if you don't feel security being married to a man who gave you a marriage without a prenup and half his asset, then what are we doing here, bro?
Right.
Man, yo, y'all let me know in the comment section, man. What do you guys think about this?
She shows 0 class. Like, okay, so now I'm gonna get into, like, my genuine thoughts, like a short bit of it. But yeah, like, she shows 0 class, 0, like, integrity, 0 humbleness, all the things that should be required of someone that is a wife of a multimillionaire. But of course, like, Akaash wasn't always this multimillionaire, so he didn't really know what it, like, I would assume he didn't really know what it was like to have someone that is like of those qualities basically. But yeah, I mean, it's really sad. um I would like them to work something out, but it just, like, everything that goes on the internet will stay on the internet. So, like, you know, I also saw a clip somewhere where he was like, as long as it's funny, then, like, it will slide. And if it's not funny or someone gets hurt, like, we'll talk about it. But it's like, none of this should even be put out. Like, there should be, like, some level of privacy within your relationship. But that's just my personal take. And yeah, let's go take a look at some of the comments. I'm a stay-at-home wife, but I don't cook or clean. An ungrateful gold digger is diabolical, right? At least if you don't do nothing, have some sort of humbleness. But if you have no humbleness at all, like, you could easily face consequences and, like, have life hit you hard and, like, just, like, have a hard time with it because, like, you were never humble in the first place. Two goofies, damn. Akaash is getting the fire now, too. He was a walking red flag because he had a 1-bedroom flat. Some of these dudes out here haven't even moved out of their parents' house, so I wouldn't be talking about that. But yeah, that was this whole scandal that was covered by Poetik Flakko. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll be posting more every week. Please stay tuned, and yeah, have a good day. Bye-bye.